Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is there. Hello.
Hey, everybody.
My name is PJ, and this is Bananaz.
This is awkward. No, I'm just kidding.
This shit is bananas. It's the first thing that came to my mind when I was just like saying that just now.
Yeah, well, we were just both backstage talking right before we went live, and I'm like, I don't think I shared this anywhere. And PJ's like, I don't think I did either. And we're like, oh, well, we'll just go live.
Whatever. It
Oh,
works. It works.
I guess.
Hi, everybody. It looks like we have a full chat. Hi, guys.
Hey, y'all. Cindy, Barrett, JJ, Michelle, Jennifer, everybody.
I was going to say, I don't think that's everybody. You might
Well, it's
want to.
not, but I just started scrolling up, and I'm like, well, I'll just shut up. Billy.
That's not how you say that.
No, it's Billy, but Uni called her Bill I, and so like years ago, and so like we
You
just
don't
all
be damn uni. What's wrong with you?
that's what we just say, like Bill. Well, I'll put a Bill and then an I, and it's just always been funny the way he said it. Like,
Well, yeah. He's a clown. So, moving along. What has been up? I know that I am a topic of conversation lately.
you didn't do
So,
anything this time.
really? I
Yeah,
figured I just didn't remember.
no,
I didn't.
you didn't even do anything. I know that I did something more actually. So, um, well, I guess the reason that you're at the topic of conversation right now is how did this go? The other night, Yaya's Jabrin did a. Oh no, that about because Real lost his channel. Charlotte and JJ and Selfie Queen talked about it. Like they weren't happy about it at all. Nobody's happy about him losing his channel. And while that live was going on, I guess Julie Virgo got on a live with Yaya and called Charlotte a stupid bitch and blamed it all on Real losing his channel. She just like groups everybody into one group. Like they're calling his apartment, they're calling his this. Like you've never seen me in a Roadhog chat, and you won't. I'm not. That's not what I do. I'm not around for that shit. So you can't just throw me in with everybody else. But anyway, um, so then Selfie Queen Cindy and JJ did a live about it the next day and talked about it. And in the
Everybody
chat, I said,
it's my stream. I totally did a stream that his channel got taken down
"Oh yeah,
at
you did
lunch
too."
because I was literally watching it, and as I was watching it, like mid view, it was just all of a sudden like
Yeah,
poof,
it went out,
gone.
and then you sent that to me, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" But yeah, you were like literally in the middle of watching a video when it happened. That's crazy. But so Selfie and Cindy and JJ talked about it, and Julie went on her Twitter and played the victim again, like all these girls are talking about me, and I've not done anything. Blah, blah, blah. Well, see, Yaya deleted that stream right after it was over, and somebody had clipped it and sent it to us. So I put that on Twitter, and she deleted her tweets. And then you put that clip on YouTube, and that's why they're mad because you put it on YouTube, I guess.
Oh well, I mean, I figured people needed to get an idea as to who this person is behind the scenes because most of her stuff that gets done where it's even a little tiny bit of ugliness peeking through gets deleted before the stream's even over.
Yeah.
And so the only thing I was elated about that day, not Ren going down and his channel being down, was the fact that Julie finally got caught in 4K.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
so
We have actually, as much as they can talk, they can say whatever they want to, but you've stayed out of this, like this whole thing a lot. You really have, especially since you're right in the middle of it and saw it. And so they all still just talk all this shit, but we haven't even really said anything, and they have mentioned us so many fucking times, and we've literally just all kept quiet because Julie has this sweet, innocent, naive act down pat, but she's a sneaky snake, and I'm here to tell you about it because I mean this is what she does, shit just like that. And then people on Twitter sit there and think, oh, they're just being mean girls talking about her. Otherwise, she's talking shit on IG in the comments somewhere. She's never shut up. And honestly, it's getting to the point of like obsession with Charlotte. Her anger when she talks about Charlotte, everything of her is through the lens of being Charlotte's ex bestie. Like, and just grow up, give it up. Everything you say don't have to be about fucking Charlotte. I thought you unsubbed from Charlotte and she was dead to you. Yet you found out Ren lost his channel because Charlotte streamed. That's what you said. So
Because Charlotte has so much power. Holy crap.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
exactly, Billy. No one's supposed to talk about them. Exactly. That's why we're here tonight. I know we'll be I don't really give a shit. I'm not watching it. I won't pay attention to it. It doesn't matter to me. But they have no moral high ground here. They have defended the indefensible, and they cannot say a fucking word to me or my friends ever again. They don't ever need to try and sit here and judge me or my friends or any one of us. They all need to go deal with their own backyard and each other and what they're fucking defending because it's ridiculous.
yeah. Um so Real Entertainment News has an old channel that he still has access to. I'm not sure why he wasn't posting on that channel, but he's now posting on that channel. And I guess being a big fat bully is, all he knows how to do, cuz I saw that little clip of him taking a dig at me and the fact that, I'm getting a divorce and my husband moved out of town, and that's great. Great. And I was not celebrating his channel getting removed. I was simply doing a freaking live stream because that's what happens when you're on YouTube. I would think that he would know that by now. He taught me all of everything that I know, remember? Um, but I thought he would at least be one of the people that understood, hey, a channel got taken down and it's kind of like a hate news piece. Like we
Yeah,
talk about stuff like that all the time.
exactly.
Nobody said they were elated. Nobody said they were happy. I said he did do stuff that got him taken down. He did his actions were
Yep,
why he got taken down. And I stand by what I said.
you're right. And I wanted to tell you another thing. So I know, so Julie went to Yaya. They all talked shit about you last night. Cece was in there. You haven't said nothing. Mind you, you've literally just shared that clip to YouTube. And uh, Julie did a live stream about it. Julie went on Yaya's and Cece's in the chat calling you, saying that your husband gave you citizenship and that you're a green card holder. He called JJ the Puerto Rican's a white man's Puerto Rican or something like that. Like, it is the most racist fucking thing. And for them to ever sit over there and think they can look at us and say anything to us is fucking laughable.
Yeah, because all that stuff that got said in that chat, it nobody saw it. It's as if it didn't
Yeah,
happen.
I know.
And that's the part that drives me nuts. Those same people that were commenting in that chat talking about I'm vile and I'm just such a nasty person, they're in my comment section. Please, somebody, for the love of God, explain to me why somebody is in a chat talking about how terrible I am and how awful I am as a person and I'm vile, and but yet they're commenting on my videos.
But this is what I wanted to clear up. So in there, she shared a video from moderate extremist, and she's trying to stir up shit because I haven't told you this yet, but Mod messaged me and he's privated that video, and he said that he sent Julie a message and said that he didn't want anything to do with this bullshit. So that's her just stirring up shit again, and
Well,
that
where
video is
did she
private now.
that video was from months ago.
I know. She
From
just was using it to stir it up because she knows that hurts you, because she knows you actually cared about Maud, that we were friends. And she fucking knows that she's basically the reason why we're all not friends anymore, because Moderate didn't like her fucking ass. And I defended her at all costs because I thought she was this naive, innocent little victim, and she's nothing of that at all. Maud was right about that. Anyway,
wow. Yeah, no. That was a big reason as to why we fell out, and I didn't even put that together until just now. Like, wow. I'm
Yeah,
dumbfounded right now that I didn't catch on to that because I remember everything that went down, and that's a big part of why everything went.
it was like the biggest. Like, I mean, the
And
last
yeah, once
we
that
talked,
video went
the
up, I
last time y'all
did
had a
go.
voice chat is when I freaked out on my about something about Julie. Like, I defended her like hardcore. Like, it was crazy. And now
um
she knows that that's a sore subject that would actually hurt you, because there's not many people that you actually do get that close to, but y'all were close. And so she knew that, and she knew that using that video, and yes, you said something that you shouldn't have said, that's inexcusable, like, but you weren't talking, you shouldn't have said it. That's all there is to say. But none of them can fucking say anything about it. Y'all are defending a man that just told two women to go unalive themselves. My mother did that. It's not false outrage for me, Julie Virgo. It's real. You don't say that shit to people. Like, the person that PJ said that to, she apologized to privately. They're okay now, and that video is private. So all you need to go find something else that was said in the last year or something, because that was like literally almost 2 years ago.
Well, the difference between my apology and the apology that she claims, her claim was that I was late to the internet because she had actually apologized. And it was my understanding that her apology was behind a private Instagram that nobody really would have seen, and the
See,
little clip would have just gone away had we not brought light to it, which is how she's been able to do all her bad behavior this entire time. It's like,
yeah, she sneaks around. She talks about everybody to everybody. It's just how she is. It's just what she does. And people that are close to her will see sooner or later. I promise. It's not when, it's if. It happens.
and it's definitely not me inserting myself somewhere where I'm not needed or
No, who
where I
gives them
wasn't a
the
part of.
fucking right to think they can tell us or you or me or anybody else who or what they want to talk about? We're here. We see it. We can talk about it. You don't get to just call it inserting ourselves. You insert yourself into every fucking thing, Julie. You're the common denominator literally in almost everything. Shut up.
That's very true. I almost felt like I was just gonna clap just now. Like it was almost like a
I mean,
instant like start clapping now. But yeah, no.
oh, and
I'm
I wanted to mention this too, because, and I don't know the exact details of this, because believe it or not, they bored me to fucking tears, and I don't watch it unless I just get clips sent to me. But apparently, Yaya has spun what JJ said about the lotion. Like, JJ wasn't talking about you showing your lotion. It was that you were showing you were using your expensive material items to insult Roadhog. Like you said, that he probably lived paycheck to paycheck, and you didn't live paycheck to paycheck. Well, good for
She
fucking
said
you.
he
You know
needed
how
a
many people do you
facelift.
know how many people you just put down when you said that? I mean, it's just arrogance and ignorance, honestly. And then I mean, not to mention, she's the one, they all talk about everybody going real life on real, but she's the one that started this by threatening to call CPS on Roadhog. I don't like either one of them. So you can't come to me and say, well, Roadhog said this. I don't give a shit what he said. I don't like any of them. I don't like anybody that abuses women, and I'm not going to sit there and defend it either. Never.
No, you're right. You're right. And I mean, if we want to talk about somebody inserting themselves, from what I witnessed, um, Roadhog was going back and forth with T-Spiracy, and Yaya full blown inserted herself direct center in the middle of all of it and was like, "Here, take hits at me instead." And then when he responded to her, like he typically does, which everybody that's watched him do the shit he's been doing should see and know that he was going to be like that if you come at him, she acted like she was in such shock that he came back at her. Like, what
Yeah.
did
I mean, what do you expect? You threatened to call. I mean, oh, Lord. I
that's the
mean,
kind of stuff that drives me nuts. That makes me feel like I have to go live and like make sure that I'm in the same reality that the world is in right now. It's like Am I
Oh,
dreaming?
and another thing, that's the chat that Cece was in talking about you having a green card, all his racist ass comments that he was in there making. Like, dude, you told somebody you were gonna crush them into dust and have their loved ones snort them. You don't get to say anything. Get the fuck out of here, you weirdo. I thought you left this community 3 times before. Leave my friends alone.
Yeah. He's one that definitely yeah, we're gonna take a breath on that note.
I mean, well, everything I say, he's constantly saying the meanest, cruelest stuff to y'all, and y'all literally just duck your heads and try to stop it from happening even more. And it's like, I mean, what's the point of you if not saying anything? Because everybody else is saying it. Nobody even says anything about it. Like, they say all this insane, like, mean ass shit, and then sit over there and throw rocks and from their fucking glass house, talking about how I don't know how they've said can say anything about any one of us, honestly, when from the stuff that they defend. That's another thing. Julie keeps saying she left the Discord because of bashing with Ren. No, you didn't, Julie. Stop lying. The Discord's still sitting there untouched. Stop lying about it. You didn't leave because of Ren. I mean, there was 3 fights. You got in a fight with Nikki about some Discord or some shit, and you left because of that. And then you came back to tell Charlotte or some shit and left again. It was not about him. I mean, you don't just get to rewrite history because nobody talks about it. Everybody just shuts up, and so you can just keep lying. It's not happening anymore.
I'm telling you, that's the part that seriously hurts my brain. I start questioning my sanity. Does she really seriously think that's how life happened? That's what happened? Because clearly all of us that were in that members Discord are very much aware that that's not how that went down.
Julie used Charlotte's Discord like a personal fucking ATM. She got close to Charlotte's super chatters that sent a bunch of money. She know who to get close to. She would go in there and drop her links of the shit she needed, or go in there and talk about. I mean, no, she's saying that JJ's calling her a grifter and all this. JJ's not saying that you go on there and cry for money for this, for that. That's not what you did. But when you go and put a fucking hamp and say, "Oh, I'm so hungry and I don't get paid until this and this the time," you know somebody's gonna pay for it. And then nobody said anything about your money. It wasn't Charlotte. It definitely wasn't Charlotte that brought it up. You kicked out people that had been your best friends for this whole time that owed money to, that hadn't said anything to you about it. And then once you kicked them out and the Discord were gone and they were blocked, they're like, "What the fuck?" When one of them said, "Well, she owes me this," and the other one's like, "Well, she owes me this." And then they asked Charlotte, "Did you ever think?" She said, "No, that you paid her back." And then you freaked out because JJ was being a smartass in a chat and said, "If you borrow money from your friends, pay it back." Not to you, not anybody specific. And you took it to Twitter and had your fucking victim fest where you cried about it and said how humiliated you were, when nobody would have known it was about you unless you told everybody.
Yeah, and then she freaked out saying that she was outed as taking people's money. Like, how? How? Nobody said your name anywhere. You're the one that brought it out. And then she brought out all the extensive
And
amounts of
Charlotte
PayPal
stopped
receipts.
being able to stop giving her money like she was before in the past. And that's what happened. And Julie fucking left. She had been talking shit about Charlotte for months to everybody. I mean,
She
and
was
then
still
she
upset
goes on
about
her
that
live.
Claire.
She goes on her
She was
live and she says, "I apologize for talking shit about Charlotte." So, well, that doesn't mean it didn't happen. You don't get to wipe all that away like Charlotte didn't know you've been talking shit about her for months. Like, people tell her everything. My God, like, that's just not how it works. Like, "I apologize for calling Charlotte a stupid bitch." Well, so now she don't get to respond, or people don't get to feel any way about it. Who gives a shit?
yeah. Yeah. It's the rewriting of a history that's still it's just because we all saw it. We all saw what happened. And so the longer you stand on your podium and cry victim and cry, that you're being wronged and that we're talking about you and that poor you, blah 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 blah, we all saw what actually happened. So you can't expect us just to keep quiet. And I think that's the reason why, JJ and I get villainized, is because we're very vocal about things that we see or that we know as being factual. And they don't like that.
No, but they are all too. I'm usually not. I usually don't say anything. I just let everything go. I mean, I'm not a reactionary person. I've learned I used to be a very reactionary person, and I choose my battles. But I've sat around and watched it for so many months and watched like my friends just get beat to death, and y'all haven't done any fucking thing. Just leave people alone. They won't leave you alone. So I mean, I feel like standing up and talking about it, at least people are getting two sides of the story instead of just their side. And
Right, because if
that's
we
it.
don't talk, then they just get to talk, and then
Yeah.
we're over here just looking like the assholes. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I just got distracted. I hate when that happens.
I know. We're
So,
on out for 52. Or no, we've only been home since 8:30. Okay, it hasn't been an hour yet.
um, so you actually don't think that Moderate was the one that sent her that information, like, hey, go ahead and use this or whatnot?
No,
Because that's
I
what
don't.
I
I
initially
believe
thought.
his message that I know y'all follow and I know all that, but his message to me seems sincere. And what he said, he doesn't. He privated it. He said he knows that you're going through a lot. He's not trying to do that.
Doesn't
Talk to her, and that was that. So and
Well,
it,
I'm glad that I didn't go off of my rocker and turn into this person that I'm already known as being. So why the heck not be that? It's like uh, I'm reactionary too. I
I'm
take
glad that you didn't because you've gotten so much better at that. Um, over the last few months, you really have. I'm proud of you for that too because you haven't like. I mean, you did say today on Twitter y'all could play crazy all day long, but you didn't. You, I'm
I
the
mean
one
it could be
running my
fun. Crazy sells.
mouth.
Crazy's fun. I mean, I always wanted to do the Amzi clap anger in the bathroom scene. Like this is not right. No, but
Oh God.
I don't know. I don't know that I 100% feel like he's innocent in this, but I appreciate that he privated the video because it was from something that I did tweet, so I did have to own it. I did make a video and say how I did do that. It was up for 3 minutes, and then for it to get more airtime, it's just, it's not necessary. But I mean, I know I said it. I know I was wrong for, well, I typed it. I know I was wrong for typing it. And I'm not even going to explain the whole aspect of what even happened with it
Yeah, you
because
don't even have to because you already have, and that they can just kiss your ass because I mean, really, like you don't have to explain anything to those people over and over again. Really,
I just, the
I mean, I
fact
feel
that,
like I used to have respect for some of them, even still, but now, and I used to like care what they thought or said about me, but I don't give two shits now. I really don't. I could care fucking less.
I don't either. What I've actually worried about more or less is the fact that it's like I can't give out as much information and I want to be like a vlogger or a blogger or whatever or someone that like talk my whole channel is supposed to be my not so secret diary. So it's like me talking about things that are going on within the YouTube streets and then also throwing in a lot of my personal issues, a lot of my personal things I go through with anxiety, a lot of what I battle as a single parent, a lot of like and
Yeah,
I feel like I don't even know if I can do that anymore because now looking at these chats and these people in these chats, aka the people we were just talking about and more, they're basically gonna take any little thing. Like the fact that my husband left and moved to PA, that's like the big top, and they know that gets me. And so I'm like, okay, ignore that, ignore this, ignore that, ignore this, ignore the. And then once I get to like
yeah.
ignore,
But when you were married, they talked about your husband that didn't have a job, so you get rid of his ass, and you've worked this whole time. You have a work ethic like no most people I've never met really My husband has a great work ethic, and you do. You're literally, and a couple of women I've met, JJ. But like, really, I've known you for, I think it's going on 2 years now, and I know of 2 times you've taken off of work and you were extremely sick both times. And once you were made to stay home because you were fucking quarantined, and the other time you were in the
Yeah.
hospital. So like literally, you work your ass off. They need to shut up about that, because as far as I'm concerned, it's 2 men that don't fucking work at all. So they can shut the fuck up with that.
It's just the part about like, and I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry because I saw somebody called me a sad fishing lorp, aka I'm not gonna mention that person's name at all today. But I'm a single parent that makes less than minimum wage almost, and it is difficult. I mean, it's and with everything that's gone down and how I have really bad anxiety and don't have a mental health provider at the moment, it's just like I
I
don't
know.
know. I'm gonna
I
cry.
know it's been really hard, and the people that are close to you know that, and I think that's another reason why. I mean, you haven't involved yourself into this shit, and so whenever you do say anything, they act like it's like the end of the world. Like, get the fuck, if y'all don't want to see PJ stuff, if you don't like her, don't click on this channel. Leave her alone. Don't talk about her. How about do that? Do the thing that you said you've been doing the whole time and you've never done it yet. Just stop.
Um, what is Crystal Magic saying here? Do you know how cruel it was for you to say what you said about Julie and her baby? What?
Who is Julie? She
I
didn't say
have
anything
no
about Julie and anybody's baby. That was Sunny Bum, and that when she got in a fight with Sunny Bum.
right,
She
yeah,
glad
that
her
was a
kid
year
wasn't here
ago.
to see her mother be a whore on the internet. That's what she said, and her kid is not alive. And it was a fucked up thing to say. She shouldn't have said it, but that's what happened.
It was
The
up for
woman
three
put a
minutes and
picture
I
of
should
her
have said
ass
it.
on the internet, and PJ said it wasn't real, and the woman called her work and said that it was her real ass. I mean, it had gone to levels of like, I mean, that really happened, and I'm not like,
Oh
I
my
mean, but they
god.
made up, so like, I mean,
Oh god.
oh,
No, but I mean, we were going back and forth like that with each other for days. And so I
yeah,
literally
I mean,
got
it
a
was
hold
just
of
it was.
Moderate. Me and Moderate were like best friends. I would talk to him in Discord throughout the day, all day, every day. Like me and Moderate was like he was like a brother to me. So I was literally telling him like Sunny Bum will not leave me alone. She keeps calling me by my first name. I don't know what to do. I need this lady to leave me the hell alone.
Where's
Please
Julie's apology? Tony Davis, where's Julie's apology? Where is it? She said she apologized and she didn't. We don't see it. If it's behind a private Instagram, how the fuck is anybody of us supposed to see it? She said it on YouTube. She can apologize on YouTube.
yeah,
Sorry.
it was on the yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was like in the beginning of 2020. Sandy. Well, I think when we were
But
still like with Uni Rock.
I think we were like right at the very beginning. That's so weird that it's been that long and that that's getting brought up again for the third time. Nobody would have known had I can't. It's not funny. The negative energy you guys put okay. Okay, so why are you here?
I mean, oh my god. Uh,
Are you in their chat
it's
saying the
hilarious
same
because you
thing?
don't fucking know me, lady. I am. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna sit here and talk about this negative energy for my family. Thank you. I'm glad for your concern. I'll line my crystals up and hopefully get them cleansed, and maybe we can get some
Hell, don't make me
good
pull my
energy
crystals
going around
out,
in here.
girl. I'm about to show off some crystals. Hold on. It's a full moon. You're supposed to take them out back and put them by the moon.
Oh, it is that day, isn't it?
It
It
is.
is a full moon. I took the best picture of the moon last night. I
No, you don't need
literally,
to block her. It's all right. I think she got the picture. I
laid on the
welcome people
ground
to
in the
talk
grass and
freely
it
in
was
my
wet.
chat. All right, you were talking. Go ahead.
I laid on the grass and got wet to get that picture, but I got like there was a halo around the moon and I got the whole thing.
That was a really good picture. No, but she doesn't need to be blocked. I don't mind that people have opinions and that they um talk about them in chat as long as they're not being ugly, which that's a lot of negative energy there, ma'am. Just
Hey,
saying.
Dilly, y'all. My son made sugar cookies tonight, and I about ate one, but I didn't. Oh my
I'm
god,
still
I
sad
have
for
not
you.
had sugar in 2 months, like almost, and I'm like craving it so bad.
Oh, I didn't know I had to write my wishes down with my
I didn't
crystals
either.
too. I love it. All right. Do we want to? I don't even want to play her video.
I don't either. Hey, Irish.
Hey, Irish. Hey, Irish.
And Dilly.
Why is Selfie going into the bushes with Scotland? Oh, yeah.
What?
You didn't even read it. Of course, I say the same to others. Chick on the right, you really. Okay. Now you can go away. Nobody cares.
Jess,
Um,
she did a live last night that said something and PJ's inserting herself.
um, yes, I did threaten to put AZ back into the mental ward. Because Julie was on a live talking about how Jay had said that AZ was in a mental ward and it was literally just a play off of that. And I should have said that either, but here we are. I got her citizenship. She makes me BLTs with extra bacon. Oh, God.
Yeah, you're right, Kristen. That was threatening. That was like weird.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, there are some real weirdos on the internet. I mean, not necessarily talking about that person, but I mean, just like in general, like I've come to find like some real
Yeah,
fucking
for
weirdos
sure.
that they'll just like follow you around, talk to you, and talk about you in chats everywhere. Like, even though you do not acknowledge them, they will seriously not leave you alone. It's a problem. So,
And this is what I mean. And I guess if we get anything out of this on my end, I wanted this to come out right here. And this is like my conclusion. Usually if you see me saying something really shitty, like the two examples we've mentioned here within the last 5 minutes, it's typically because somebody has pushed me to that level. And AZ did say that she believed I was doctor shopping, and it was because of something I went through where I no longer have a mental health provider. And so yeah, I got pushed to
oh,
say
when
what I
they
said.
care for mental health. Okay.
And I'm
Sorry,
not
it's
making
hard to
you.
take anything like any of this shit seriously anymore because, I mean, we've sat here and watched these people defend these men say the most indefensible shit, and it's just a joke now. Like, it really is. It's fucking. I mean, mm,
It hurts my brain.
me too. I mean, somebody came into Cindy and JJ's live the other night, and they're like, "Well, do you agree with Roadhog saying this about Julie?" Like I said, I've never been in a Roadhog chat. Don't watch him. And second of all, like Why are you asking the people that have been victims of these people's harassment to defend this person that is like that? That is just so backwards to me. It's like, how does that even work? That's not how any of this works.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. People can do what they want to do, go where they want to go where they want to go. I've unsubbed from a bunch of freaking people. I go where I want to. Like, I don't watch shit that I don't want to watch that, like, makes me not happy. And I live my life. Like, this shit's not my life. Like, I don't even pay that much attention to it anymore. And it's just, people make such big deals over stuff and then let other things go. And it's people they're friends with. And it just makes it hard to take anything serious.
Yeah, it really is. Because it's like they can say what they want to say as to how things went down or what happened and who was involved and whatever, and it literally just gets turned into whatever they want it to be.
Roadhog wished R on Julie. Shake my head. Where? I never saw that. I never saw that ever. If
No,
he
me
did,
neither.
then I don't agree with him saying that. Did you hear what I said? I don't agree with any of these abusive ass men. I don't know why it's that hard for anybody to understand. I was raised with one. One drove my mother to suicide. I don't deal with it at all. And it's not a game.
It's really not.
Jesus
It's not a
Christ,
game.
it's not. It's not a game to me. None of this that part about this is not a game. And so I'm not playing games fucking with it about it anymore either.
Yeah, this is a lot of my issues have been, I guess, that I didn't even really know that she had been in the mental ward. So, like, I actually was just saying it just to be a smartass based on what I heard, but it was still wrong of me to say. But I don't watch the stuff that I don't watch. And most of the time, it's like people assume that you've seen every single live stream that's gone down within 24 hours on the topic. And it's like, I don't have that much time to do that. I don't. None of us are out here supporting Roadhog. I know Roadhog came into my chat last time that I was live, but this is what people don't understand. It's so difficult to try and explain to other people that don't have YouTube channels is that when you have a YouTube channel and you see people come into your chat room, if you started screaming at people you didn't like or didn't want to support to get out or whatever, you're going to look like a Looney Tune. You're going to have other people not come. You're going to freaking completely seclude all of your audience to be just the five yes men that you've chosen to have.
I mean, when I first got on YouTube with the Unirock, I mean, he would let anybody come in his chat as long as you were respectful when you were there. I mean, like that's not talking to somebody just coming in. I mean, like,
please call chick on the right, Mrs. Banana. Respect. Oh God, it's a good time, Mrs. Banana. Show some respect.
Dilly, the psych ward's the greatest place to be.
Jess is lost with the back and forth. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with. It's exhausting. It's exhausting for the people that are in it. It's exhausting for the people that are watching it. It's not fun. I don't know. Why are we here? And
Hey,
Wranglers.
Strawberry. Hey, Froggy.
Hey, Strawberry. Hey, Froggy. Wrangler's having the nap of his life. He is sprawled out behind this laptop. Like, I'm pretty sure he's holding the laptop up at this point. And I'm surprised you guys cannot hear him snoring.
We usually can.
Maybe I don't have it close enough to his face. Hold on. Now he's mad because I'm bothering him.
I mean, I can't believe he destroyed his 15th octopus this week.
Seriously. I'm
destructo.
If it wasn't freaking Christmas and I didn't have to get Ava's gifts, I literally would have already had a new one. I just think it's so cute. I have to find the video of him like suckling on it. It's the weirdest thing. when he's getting ready for bed, he goes out looking for it. So he goes roaming the halls and then he comes back with it. It's like this, like it's almost his body size. And he just hops up on the bed with it. And then he'll make his spot, like he'll dig around and then he'll do like 15 circles and then he'll plop down and then he'll knead on the blanket like a cat and he'll get all like comfortable and then he'll like start suckling on it and he'll go to sleep with this in it, it's in his mouth.
Yeah, that's kind of like my cats, like um the way they like need and stuff. Like, I got Gypsy from my grandparents. She's a rag doll, but they had her for like, she's only like 6 or 8 months younger than Lily, but she was already like 2 or 3 when I got her. So they didn't hold her very much and stuff. So she's not really used to like snuggling with people, but she's been snuggling more and more. And yesterday she came up and she'll just bury her head like in my arm or on my stomach and start doing her paws and do that. And like the way she buries her head is so cute.
Yeah, you have a really pretty cat.
Yeah, she is. I
Billy
think she's
says it's weird that they don't like Roadhog or Ren or whoever, but they all keep watching each other. I don't like any of them, so just don't watch them. Problem solved. Exactly.
exactly. I don't. I mean, unless there's just something that I think I need to see or watch for some reason, I don't. I mean, it's just weird.
Same. It
It's just
is. It's really weird.
back and forth constantly. You're right. We don't deserve animals.
We don't. It's common sense that's gone out the window. Nobody has common sense anymore. Why is that?
I
It's like,
know.
what planet am I on? Ugh.
That's what I said the other night during JJ and Cindy's live. I'm like, I feel like I'm in a freaking fever dream. Like, I, this is crazy. But whatever.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure that's all I had. Did you have anything else to
Oh,
add?
I think I said enough.
No, and I mean, I don't want to drag anything out and continue on when clearly we've all had enough. We've all said our piece. We've all gone back and forth, and it's just it is what it is. We have our opinions, we have our views, we know what happened. They're just gonna continue to say that's not how it went and
Yeah,
whatever.
but whatever up this
Ignoring
week
it
tonight.
doesn't help because
Yeah,
if
no,
we
ignore.
ignore
I
it,
mean,
they still
everybody
keep
just says
talking.
ignore it, but it literally doesn't help. All it does is just make people have one side of the story and not the other. So, like, we legit ignored like 10 of Julie's live streams or more when all the shit with Charlotte happened, and she went directly live. Like, she acts like she was the one that was just stabbed in the back, but she's the one that went directly on live to the internet and made content out of something that shouldn't have ever been made content out of. So,
Yeah, I think that is going to be my 2022 goal. No more bullshit, block the haters and move on. Yep.
yeah,
I'm also
really.
going to lose weight. So I have 2 New Year's resolutions already. Woo!
What's your other one you said?
I have to lose weight.
Oh, well, you could go on my diet with me.
I'm not sure I have that willpower.
I've lost 21 pounds.
You've literally been starving yourself.
No, I have. My kid said today I was living on, he told my aunt I was living on beef jerky and Sundrop. Well, tomorrow's my weigh day, so I probably lost, last week I lost 21 pounds. I don't know. I'm
Beef
excited to
jerky's
weigh
good
tomorrow.
though. See, I could possibly live on beef jerky.
I just usually eat beef jerky during the day and then I'll eat something at night, like some kind of cauliflower, broccoli, something.
Ew. Oh my
Well,
word. Dilly said you were on the 2 finger diet.
there is there's this video, I'm gonna say this won't go, but there's this woman, it's on Instagram, and I get a bunch of like keto recipes from there. But she has a piece of broccoli and she's eating the piece of broccoli, but she's like smelling an Oreo. So she's like sniffing the Oreo so hard, but eating the broccoli. And I'm like, oh my God, I wonder if that works.
Ugh. It sounds weird.
I know it looks weird, but it was just because all the comments were people like that are like, oh my God, I might try that because it looks so crazy. But it's like, damn, does it work? Does it taste like an Oreo? Oh shit.
There's no way.
I would end up eating the fucking cookie. I don't think I could help it.
Seriously, because I mean, why even have the cookie out if you're not going to eat it?
Yeah,
It's
I
like
know.
you're
Yeah,
neglecting
Billy
all
said that
cookies.
sounds like torture. That's true.
It does. Ugh. I can't do it. I can do it, but I'm gonna wait till January 1st or 2nd. We'll see. I need to get back into kickboxing. I literally had so much fun anytime I did kickboxing, but it's like once you get to be overweight, it's like I don't know. I'm just a plump potato.
Yeah,
Doesn't want to move.
I gained weight from freaking just coronavirus, and we ate so much DoorDash and just all this shit. So I'm like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. So
Yeah.
thank you, Jennifer. I try. I'm trying. I did. I was so addicted to Cokes. Like I could literally go through a 12 pack of Cokes a day, and I literally just quit one day. It was like the middle of October. I'm like, I'm not doing this shit anymore, and I got off of those, and then I completely cut out sugar and carbs like a week and a half after that. I couldn't do it all at once, but my Coke addiction was serious. Oh my God, that somebody could clip that. um,
Yep, I lost the majority of my beginning weight when I stopped drinking soda.
yeah, it's like yeah, because Aiden quit drinking soft drinks with me, and he's lost 16 pounds.
Holy cow.
Yep.
And all he did was the soda part?
Yeah, all he did was quit drinking soft drinks.
Yep.
He drinks a
Sounds
lot of
about
water
right.
now.
Yep. I drink a lot of water all the time anyway, but I still have my coffee and lemonade.
I tried I didn't have lemonade for 2 months, and then I tried diet lemonade at Chick-fil-A, and it's actually pretty good. So like I don't drink Diet Cokes, but like I can't drink water on an empty stomach. It makes me nauseous. But I've got to where I like Sprite Zero or Diet Sundrop, but I didn't drink either one of those drinks as a regular drink, so I think that's why I can drink the diet. I don't know.
See, when I first started losing weight, um, I think I counted calories, and I would literally rather have my lemonade than lunch.
Yeah, I mean, uh, we both were hardcore addicted to lemonade. Like we were going all these different lemonade places and sending each other like pictures of our
I've still
lemonades
been
and how
doing
good
that. I've just not been sending you the picture.
it was. Well, thanks. Oh God, Billy, I'm never giving up Dr Pepper. No point in living. I swear, Dr Pepper and Cokes were my thing. That's what I bought when I got 12. But I would get one of each, and oh my God, it was so good. I love it still, but um, I'll
I
be
had a
honest.
Dr. Pepper that was cream soda the other day.
Aiden brought home some kind of. He's been seeing them at the grocery store, but I wouldn't buy them. And he went with my aunt today. And he brought them home, but it's some kind of like these. It's like a 4 pack of these glass bottles, and it's blue raspberry cream soda or something. I don't know, but it's like
Hmm,
blue, and it's in a clear glass bottle.
sounds delicious.
Yeah, it
I love
probably
my
is.
drinks. I would rather drink than eat any day.
Yeah, I drink a lot too.
Cut out sugars, go on walks, drink lots of water, and take vitamins. Yeah, I do the vitamin part of that. I should feel more walking because the dog and everything, but it's like, man, my day sometimes just feels like it's just over by the time I get home,
Well,
and it's not an
that
excuse. I think I'm
when
just
I
depressed.
actually started gardening, I read a magazine. It wasn't long after Aiden was born, and it was an article in a magazine. And somebody said how gardening was great exercise, and I'm like, well, damn, I could do that. And that's really what got me started. My first flower bed that year, I did it because of the exercise, and it's damn right, it is good exercise. But I'm not having any. There's no gardening to do right now, so.
Hey,
But I
Sue.
did have cucumbers until like the end of October or something, I think. It
I'm
was crazy.
surprised you don't have something going on in your garden. You're literally like Mr. Green Thumb. I
Well, I
mean,
have all
Mrs.
my plants,
Banana
but
Green Thumb.
it's not any vegetables. Like I've got lemons on my lemon tree, but that's about it. But I mean, I'll be starting seeds in like the end of January, so I don't really even get that much of a break from it. I'm always sad when it's over, but it is nice to have a break because you can get burnt out, especially when you have a big thing. And having my new house and my new yard, I feel like there's like a lot to do, because I want to get it all done.
Oh no, hey Char.
Hey, sure.
Anyways, on that note, we can end it. I had a good time. I'm glad we got, oh boy, Dilly.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. I'm glad you're here, Dylan. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing good. And if I don't see all of you guys before, I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and you stay safe and you're able to see your families and have fun.
Definitely. All of what she just said. Bicycle.
Bye, y'all.